Let's see. I wonder if anyone can hear me. I'll wait and wait and wait. I'm waiting to see if anyone can hear me this evening. Hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, oh my God. Oh, well, it didn't take much. I just had to change computers. Okay, I put that there. Make a noise. I think we have sound. Here's the sound. I think we do. Well, you don't know what I had to do. You don't know what I had to do, but you can bet I'm going to tell you. You know I'm going to tell you. I had to change. I have an old MacBook Pro that I bought my wife in 2012 that doesn't have a lot of memory. It needs more memory. I have an old MacBook Pro that I bought myself in 2011 that for some reason has more memory, has 8 giant megabits or gigabytes or whatever, however they measure memory. And it seems to work a little better because it's got more memory. But the software program that turns this into something that YouTube will broadcast, I was taking up old ones. No, you have to start a brand new one. You have to start a brand new program. They don't want to hear from the old ones. They get too confused. So I had to start up a whole new software program, and for February 1, I had to go all through getting the live stream code and all that stuff. And now it's quite willing. It's quite willing to do exactly what we ask. But I have no cute little scenes prepared. When I get my big computer back, I took my big computer up to Nerds to Go, it's called. It's a very good computer shop. And in Franklin, New Jersey, which is now under 7,000 feet of snow, and people are skiing over the shop where my computer is. They're looking for any signs of life. My computer's my nice iMac with all the strong CPU and all, now with the whole tons of new memory, is sitting in that shop, and now I'm just using MacBooks, lovely old MacBooks. And I notice now what they talk about when they talk about how much power the CPU has, the central processing unit, and this one has half of what the other one has. So that will be no tricky. I don't get to play any games tonight with my processors or with the thing. I just have to. This is it. See, this is the scene, and I can take the text out if I want. If I'm really daring, there you go. And I could put another picture in if I'm daring. I'll put in an image. Let me see. Oh, I saw a good one tonight. I'll go over here and browse and look for a really nice picture that I found today. and I'll show it to you. And that'll be my one tricky move for the evening. Let me see. Let's see. Stuff. Yeah, here it is. Daily stuff. Right. And there's the snow picture. And hold on with me for a second. Oh, well, that's not it, but that's pretty nice. Look at this nice picture. I hit it by accident. It's Babs, me and Barbara. Now, if I want to make it smaller, I just make it a little bit smaller. We put that over in a corner over here. Oh, look, it almost looks like it belongs there. And then one more picture, which I meant to get, but I didn't, just for the fun of it. And boy, this is so much fun. I'm having so much fun now. Things work. Bass players, Novoy, Bill Crow in Moscow. That's the one I want to show you. Here's a great little picture. Look at this one. Okay. Beep. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Now I'll put myself over here. And there's Bill in Moscow. Okay. So that's the home scene. That's a pretty little picture. Oh, wait, let me turn one of my lights on over here. Excuse me. It helps when I turn that little light off to my left. Light on to my right, and then bounce it off the wall in my face. Oh, it's so good. So it's a light, the spotlight pasting the wall that comes back and diffuses the light nicely. And so there we are. Okay, it's now 7:22. Jay, we need subtitles like a silent movie. I see. Can everybody hear? I'm not hearing anybody complaining about hearing right now, so I think it's all coming through. I do believe it's all coming through to me. I'm having a little trouble seeing the comments. We have sound. Helmer, Lester, internet slow today. Yeah, it was very slow. Yeah. Nice photo, yeah. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Look, Bill, he's just lugging that bass and doing that thing. Yes, that's right. That's Stephen's picture of me and Barbara. I'm sorry. I didn't mark it. I should. Go sound, says Chris. Go sound. Go sound. Yeah. I wonder if I'm going to be in front of Bill or behind him. Please. Whew. I can barely see. Anyway, Trof says hello. Trof, did you enjoy the snow today? Oh boy. I'm going to go downstairs and get my skis. Go snow. Sound is good. Thank you. So, well, yeah, with the new, I used the wrong computer. It's 4 little gigs of memory or whatever the hell it is. Can't handle it all. It just couldn't stand it. But I'm going to put more memory into both of them because I'm not going to buy a new computer right now. Now is not a good time for me to buy a new computer. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. Go wind. Sound is good. Go snow. Go truff. The rain in Spain. Let me see. Who's that? That would have to be Albert. Hope the power stays on. It will. Hello, Trof. Have you played in the snow today? Yes, yes, you did. The rain in Spain is a pain. Is in the rest of that picture originally. Oh. Well, that's all right. That's all right. I told you my career with Benny Goodman. I went to John Bunch's house. And John played piano. I played bass. And we played all afternoon. Played for 6 hours. It was like an audition. Benny was having a good time. I never heard from him again. But I did play with him for 6 hours. Played with Benny for 6 hours. I played for Duke Ellington for one song. That's one of my shorter careers. Anyway, I do have a really interesting song for myself. I think I'm going to now, you know what I'm going to do? I just sit quietly for a minute. I'm going to put another scene in here so I can keep it. All you guys, this is called, what are we going to call this? This is called Home 2. I'm going to call it Home 2. Viola. There it is. So I can go from there to here. Ooh, how exciting. Now, because I've been working overtime on my, look, there's a bass and a music stand. Who around here uses that? Uh-oh, this little computer is not heavy enough to keep Lazy Susan. Lazy Susan gets, I'll put a pencil under lazy. It's not enough. We need to find something. Just make Lazy pay attention. Because the M-wars are pulling Lazy Susan about. That'll do it. That should do it for a while. Ow! I dropped you. I know. Rumble, rumble. Tumble, tumble. I still haven't gotten the proper holder for this microphone. Hello, hello. Are we on? I do believe so. Hello. Oh, I didn't plug it in. And that's why that microphone doesn't work. Now, I got to put it down. I don't want it to be too loud. I'll turn it off. Yes, yes. Oh boy, there it is. My sound got quit again today. It's the 14th sound person I've had so far. The setup's too complicated for them. I see it. In the park, in the dark, underneath the moon, heard a boy and a girl humming Bernie's tune. Went to sleep counting sheep by a big lagoon. Heard a frog on a log croaking Bernie's tune. It's so easy to whistle. It's so easy to sing. office clerks, so the jerks picked it up so soon. Millionaires, even squares, whistle Bernie's too. That do that, that do that, that da da do that, that do that, that do da da do da, do da do do do, ba 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 do da do do do, bam boo bam 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 bam bitch. Hark, whoops, I put this right over here where I can read them. 1, 2, 3, and hark the lark, crazy. Oh, hark the lark in the park, crazy as a loon. In a tree, skillfully singing Bernie's tune. Little kids go to school singing Bernie's tune. Gurgling brooks, bubbling pools, babble Bernie's tune. You don't have to read music. You don't have to be smart. Bernie said you can sing it from the heart. So if you happen to get the urge to croon, take a tip, man, get hip, make it Bernie's tune. Take a tip, man, get hip, make it Bernie's tune. Take a tip, man, get hip, make it Bernie's tune. Woo! I do love that. Those two songs, this and Jamboree Jones are the net profit for me for this whole year. It was worth being closed up in my house for 1 year just to come across Bernie's tune and the other one, Bernie's tune and Jamboree Jones, and to put all my songs in a book. That's really a major league deal. Now this has to go. I got to put these into the book of extras as soon as the show's over. And they're sitting right here, so I'm going to put them right there. And I found a lyric today that I didn't know I liked as much as I like it. Bill, a lot of you, Bill will surely be able to relate to this song. When I first came to town, I was 21 in 1961. Now that's only 50 years, that's only it's 60 years ago, 60 years ago. So Bill was 32 or something, 33 maybe. So he was out doing the world, playing with Mulligan, playing with all these people. And I had just come to town. And my joke about that is when Ray Brown came to town, the first night, his first gig was with Miles Davis. When I came to town, my first gig was with Meyer Davis. Anyway, that's a little bit of club day humor. Then eventually I started playing for better people. And then one night, I got a call, or I got a call one day, who knows when I got the call, to go play a big band at a dance in Princeton. And it's being led by a very famous trumpet player. who I shall not name because you will, as you hear the song, you'll understand why. The song is called "The Little Band That Could Not Play the Blues." I know all my songs go the same way, but I don't care. My song's about a dance band that I played in years ago. The leader was a famous trumpet player you might know. So I will not divulge his name, that wouldn't really be so kind. Besides, I'm sure his relatives might mind. We had a job in Princeton, but the band thought it was Mars. So we stopped the bus at all the liquor stores, passing liquor stores and bars. By the time we got to Princeton, everybody was quite stoned. Whacked and packed, zip-coded, licked and zoned. We climb aboard the bandstand, but everybody's drunk. Everybody except for me, just a little wide-eyed punk. You could see it coming at you from about 3 miles away. There's no way that this band is gonna play. Nobody can remember songs, nobody gets the changes right. Ooh. The saxophones are blaring out into the dark of night. 12 guys mumbling, bumbling, stumbling, drunk as they can be. Everybody, except for me, I was very young. The leader's so polluted that he cannot tie his shoes. The band is so inebriated it cannot play the blues. The people catch on quickly and they throw us out the door. They don't love us anymore. They don't love us anymore. So soon we're standing outside in a cold and drunken trance. Wonder what happened to the people. What happened to the dance? Soon our coats and cases they come flying out the door. Those people do not love us anymore. No more, no more, no more. So we climb on back onto the bus, dazed and quite confused. The people, they are furious at it. They're not one bit amused. There's no more moral to the story, just a memory I can't lose about the little band that couldn't play the blues. It was a little band that could not play the blues. Could not play the blues. All famous players. I won't name one of them. But that was one of my first introductions into some of the realer parts. Although I must admit, from age 13 on, I had been around plenty of drunk musicians. I was one of them. Half the time. That was one thing I loved about it. About playing music. When I stopped drinking, that's when I found out how much I really loved music. Anyway, that's another story altogether. Let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something that I thought you should know. So I will tell you as we settle into place. It's impossible to sing and play the bass, yes. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy. I've known what you can expect of me. I have practiced. People what it will not mean nothing, cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing, 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 sing. You see the bass is fretless, it's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just a fingerboard so bare, and lots of notes switch off and are not there. Then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less a miracle than Lord's. Wah, wah, woo, woo, wah, 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 wah. So as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me, keep this all in mind. Remember this is serious, remember She made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space. Yes, made the rules, molecules, atoms, time, made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space. So she know it's impossible to sing and play the bass. Sing and play the bass. Sing and play the bass. So much fun. So much fun. Doesn't take much. Doesn't take much to make a bass player happy. To keep a bass player happy. Especially when he's not playing any gigs. But there will be gigs, I insist. Let's see how we're doing over there. Let's see how we're doing over there. Lazy Susan, won't you turn around? Oh, oh. I played a private party at Country Club, Connecticut with the Condon Band, and like you, was the only sober one, but all the club members were stoned too. So well, this is a bunch of kids at Princeton, and they had a rock and roll band. Oh, the Condon Band. Gee, they were notorious. Wow. Excuse me. I got to make myself look neat. Somebody may be viewing, like a model agent or something. The Campbells are coming. I thought it was Irish. Always fancy endings. Always with the fancy endings. Norwegian folk music at the end. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, boy. Well, I played a bunch of them. The Condon Band. Oh, boy. God, I grew up with Eddie Condon. I mean, I didn't grow up with him. I grew up listening to him. And, it was some of the first records I ever heard was all those fantastic Condon records with Eddie Miller and God, I forget all the people who played with him. I forget everybody now. I forget everybody who played with him. But man, they just that music. You can imagine being like 12, 13 in 1952 and listen to that music. Oh, that was thrilling stuff. Some of it was great. Who I also liked was the Firehouse 5+2. I really liked that band. Homer and Jethro I liked. Les Paul I loved. Chet Atkins. Oh, Then I heard Oscar Peterson. Oh, well, I heard Oscar Peterson and Ray Brown. Then everything just fell away. And then after that was I think it was Gil Evans, and it's not. It was Eric Garner. Oh, that's what was bothering me. Errol Garner. And after that, I'd had it. I just couldn't do anymore. Then Basie, and then Ellington, and on it went. And finally, as I got older, I started listening to Coltrane and getting what he was doing. I demanded that his fingering seemed sloppy to me. He did a lot of, he didn't hit the notes, bam, 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 like what's his name, Cannonball. And Stan Getz, Stan Getz and other people. Then I began to relax a little bit. And then Hank Mobley came in. Oh, Hank Mobley, oh my gracious. And Cannonball and blah, 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 blah. And on and on and on. Till today, come right in.
Is it a party?
It's a party. My daughter just joined us. I've had such trouble with Mom's little computer that I'm doing my little old computer, 2012, while the big guy's in the hospital. The big guy's now buried under like 700 feet of snow. People are skiing over top of the shop where my computer is. Wondering what's going on. What shop, right, exactly. We were just talking about musicians. My daughter has been playing Hank Mobley for me recently, and I have been dying at some of this stuff. She's using it in her master's studies and teaching, I think. But she's good at it.
And for my personal joy.
And for her personal joy. And for my personal joy, because I get to hear it. And it's really great. One of these days, I'll force her to do it. I'll force her to sing the solo that she did. Oh, you're smiling. You want to do it now? No. It's really great.
Your audience.
I won't lose my audience. It's absolutely great. Hello, Carolyn, says Michelle Benson.
Hi.
Did I hear you mention Homer and Jethro? Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Stephen. You surely did. I'm yourn. All the world knows I'm yourn. My brother and I used to do a whole Homer and Jethro act when I was about 11 or 12. Yes, better days are coming. They better come. I'm waiting for them. I got a lot to do now. You know, I'm going to get...
Do they all know about your...
What? Oh. Carolyn asked if you know about my... I got a vaccine shot. Got one. Moderna. So that's, if I seem a little modern tonight, it's because I got them. I'd love to hear the both of you sing a duet sometime. Michelle Benson would love to hear the both of us sing a duet sometime. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fine, Michelle. Fine. But I did get my Moderna first shot. So now I'm just running around with no clothes, no mask, no nothing. I'm immune now. My daughter says I'm not. She's probably right.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Right, so. And she didn't get one because she's at the wrong age.
I'm too youthful.
All right. Ready? We're gonna do our big hit.
Sure.
One of our big hits. Can you remember any of it?
Damn sack.
Yeah, you want to come over here? You have to get on camera. You can't be off camera.
Oh. Nobody wins when I'm on camera. I don't know where the camera is.
The camera. Oh! Do me a favor. Turn Lazy Susan. Go over and turn that computer so it faces us. You see it? Yeah.
Oh, hi.
I can't. See, it doesn't want me on camera.
Well, Lazy Susan, the wires are pulling on it.
Oh.
I know. There you go. That's good.
You're gonna lose your audience with the whole
No,
thing.
I should have lost my audience about 6 months ago. But they didn't have anything better to do, and they like to talk to each other. So.
the south where I come from.
It gets cold in the winter that'll turn your hand numb. Farmer plants back too cold for cotton. Apple lie around on the ground getting rotten. Down in the south where I come from. Just below the Mason-Dixon line. No man chills, just Yankee wine. Rednecks hiding out in the hill.
Come to town, get drunk, looking for a thrill.
Down in the south where I come from.
A red dust spout from the big steel mill.
Red dust settle on your windowsill. You can up till your lungs are filled. You could die with any luck you will. Down in the south where I come from. Red dust back from the big steel mill. Red dust settle on your windowsill. Breathe enough of it till your lungs are filled. You could die with any luck you will. Down in the south where I come from. Down in the south where I come from. It gets so cold in the winter that it turns your hand numb. Farmer plants back to gold for cotton. Apple lie around on the ground getting rotten. And fighting with the Yankee be long forgotten. Down in the south where I come from. I say, down in the south where I come from. Hey, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. That was
Yours like we practiced it, yeah?
yeah,
Just
sort of
like
we
all
practiced.
that time we spent. That's good.
Yeah, that's a song I wrote called Down in the South, and we never seem to practice it. We just perform it.
That was it. That was our practice.
That was our
Thank
practice.
you.
We never seem to practice that song. Just perform it. Or murder it, one or the other. Yeah, well, thank you very much. Listen, I'm not going to press my luck any further. I'm gonna use this computer tomorrow night. We'll be here tomorrow night. I'll be slightly better prepared, and we'll see. I'm not even going to try to play any music tonight because it's too dangerous. So I'm just going to bid you all a fond adieu, and thank you for joining us once more. Trove says good night. Good night. Gotta go to bed. So, Trove's going to sleep. We're going to. Oh, I knew that light on the piano is open. That's what's causing the problem. That light back there on the piano.
What light?
You see how much younger I look now once that light's on. No? Okay, I didn't think so. Thank you. John, you're very kind and very encouraging, and I appreciate it. Can't wait to see some of you in person one of these days. It's going to be shocking, but I can't wait. And we'll have to have a party when there's a chance. We really will. We'll have to have a party. I will see you all tomorrow night at the appointed hour, probably around 7 o'clock, 6:55, 7 o'clock. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.